So guys, Deji recently lost to Alex Wassabi, of course, and we hinted in one of my last videos that KSI, who's meant to be returning to boxing, could fight Alex Wassabi and avenge his brother's loss, and he recently spoke about this on the Side Plus podcast.
If I was to get back in the ring, because obviously a lot of people are like, oh, who should I fight? There could be some like sick cards. Like, let's say, all right, as a warm-up fight, just to get rid of the cobwebs, I fight Alex Wassabi. Fuck it, let me just go in, fuck him up, and then
redemption of the brother.
I redeem Deji. I'll be like, Deji,
sort this out.
I'll be like, Deji, this is how you fucking do it.
Do a Jake Paul, bro.
Oh yeah, bro. It would.
Alex Wassabi comes through on top next level.
Yeah, no. I'll lose the weight. I'll lose the weight.
Alex Wassabi.
Yeah,
No
that's Wassabi done.
If I lose Alex Wassabi, then I will never do music and I'll never box in my life. Yeah. No, on my life. No. I will just stop. Yeah.
KSI is very confident, and of course there's big matchups out there after that fight as well, like Jake Paul, and there's a lot of rumours around who he could be fighting next. He's going back and forth with Conor McGregor.
My new saying is, I feel bad for stupid people, because they're so stupid they don't even realize they're stupid, and that's a lot of the people on this app. It's like the people who think that Masvidal is a good fighter. It's like the people who think that Conor McGregor is still a good fighter. These guys haven't won fights in I don't know how the fuck long. They're over the hill, old, washed up bozos, and I'm gonna knock them both the fuck out.
Although Conor McGregor has been putting up videos of him doing boxing in the only footage we've seen recently, he suggested in interviews that he's returning to the UFC and going for the title once again, so it's highly unlikely the matchup is going to happen with Jake Paul. He sent a lot of weird indirects like laughing videos at him and suggesting his boxing technique is awful, and that's it so far between the two recently.
Jackass.
And there's also talk about the Tommy Fury matchup getting rescheduled. So guys, Jake Paul's promotional company Most Valuable Promotions have hinted that the Tommy Fury rescheduling could be back on. Tommy said, for anyone wondering why I'm so quiet on social media at the moment, it's because I'm in training camp. Big news coming soon.
I just obviously don't want to take up too much of your time. I caught up with Jake Paul at the press conference for Taylor Serrano in London. He said that yourself and other boxers were begging him for the fights and that you had your opportunity. Just a quick reflection to that comment from Jake.
I mean, you can't really take anything into consideration what that man says. I mean, it shows itself, doing only 60,000 pay-per-view buys, what Jake Paul is actually worth. So people aren't tuning in to see Jake Paul, or else he'd have had 100,000, hundreds of thousands of pay-per-view buys. He needs me. I don't need Jake Paul at the end of the day.
Jake Paul versus Tommy Fury. Would you guys still want to see this fight, and who do you think wins? Comment below. Leave a like down below, and of course subscribe with the notification bell. I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out.